So if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that I grew up on Pokemon. I am obsessed with this franchise. It just never left me. And a huge secret or like missing piece of trivia about Pokemon kind of came out into the open this week. I mean, who would you say is the most iconic Pokemon of all time? I think a lot of people would point to Pikachu, Mewtwo, Charizard, maybe Lucario. But this thing might be more iconic than any Pokemon individually. This week, we actually got an amazing story about the creation of the English Pokemon logo. Bam, it's on the screen now. You know it, you've seen it. It is pretty iconic and it really pops out. I've never really thought too much about it until this news that creator of this logo, Chris Maple, has told the story of how he made this logo. Let's talk about it. What's up guys, Mike here. For more Pokemon content and pop culture content, hit the subscribe button now. Let's do it. I think it's funny because Pokemon is one of the most recognized media franchises in the world. It's up there with like Star Wars, Harry Potter, and the like. And I have probably seen this logo a million times, but never really looked at it in huge detail or like tried to unpack it or even wondered where it came from. Chris Maple is the man who designed the Pokemon logo, and he's told his story online this week and also showcases a few other tidbits, including other designs for the Pokemon logo that he made back when he was drafting ideas for this. So stick around because I'm going to show some of them very soon. The story he tells is that in 1998, he got an unexpected call from the president of Nintendo of America, who basically asked him to have a meeting. He was working as a graphic designer in the USA and was specializing in companies that just needed urgent branding and graphic design. I guess Nintendo of America had tried multiple times to get a good logo for Pokemon, but it just hadn't worked out, so it landed on Chris Maple's doorstep. And keep in mind, this is obviously the really early days of Pokemon, before it had been localized in the West. Like, it might have been out in Japan, but it had a different logo there. No one in America or Australia, where I'm from, or anywhere English speaking, knew about Pokemon. That is a hard world to believe existed at one point. Hey guys, just to interrupt, I'm trying to hit 10k subs by the end of 2025, and I really think I can do it, but I need your help. If you could hit the subscribe button now, that would help me out so much. I'm just doing like pop culture, nerdy, gaming, TV, movie sort of content on this channel and hopefully offering a fresh perspective, and I would love to have you here. So yeah, please jump on board. Cheers. So Maple goes on and says that he met with the president of Nintendo America, and someone came in and brought in all these sketches, toys, and little figurines, which led him to ask, "What is this?" To which the response was, "It's a pocket monster, and we're gonna call them Pokemon." Of course, at the time, Pokemon was known in Japan as pocket monsters. And from what I know over the years of following this franchise, originally it was going to be called Capumon for capsule monsters, but eventually that changed. Anyway, Chris Maple was given 1 month to design this logo. He wasn't given any of the games to play, but had like a figurine of Pikachu, and also instructed that the logo had to be fit to be seen on a Game Boy screen in black and white. Lots of tight parameters on this one. I'm going to put on screen a few of the designs he came up with, and I think my personal favorite is this one here, which to me looks more like an American Saturday morning cartoon vibe. Like, it actually has Batman or Superman kind of vibes on this one, but also I can see maybe why it didn't get picked. In fact, Chris Maple says he put a lot of them up and there was just silence coming from everyone in the room he was showing them to, until he put up the very iconic one we know today. That being said, what he came up with was slightly different. There was a couple different indentations on the P and the E. Nintendo asked him to streamline that, which is what resulted in the logo we know. And I gotta say, I'm happy that we got this. I mean, it's quite inoffensive, but I think the colors are really interesting with the yellow and blue, two primary colors, as opposed to like, I don't know much about art, but like, are they called like composite color? I don't know, just two primary colors, you get it. I mean, this is a really interesting story about the history of one of the world's biggest franchises. I remember there was a video on YouTube where the guy that sung the original Pokemon theme song in America, the "I wanna be the very best," he did like a remade version of that, doing it again, and he talked about how he never even like got paid well to do that, and it became such a huge song. I really like these little discoveries of history about Pokemon. It's absolutely fascinating, and I'm stoked that we got to hear this really fun story. Whew, thank you so much for watching, guys. Hey, if you like this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button for more like this, and comment below, what do you think of the abandoned logos? I'd really like to know your thoughts, and what do you think about the final logo? Have you ever thought about it in any detail? Because I honestly hadn't. If you've got nothing to say, but you want to leave a comment anyway to help me out in the algorithm because you're a great guy and you think I'm a great guy, just comment below. Gotta catch them all. I know what it means, you know what it means, so we're all on the same page here, and it really helps me out. While I've got you, I'm all over the internet doing dumb stuff that I think is cool. I have a blog, I have a podcast. All of this stuff is available on Spotify as well, so go follow me there. And if you like this video, YouTube thinks you might like this one, but if you just want to binge watch a bunch of Pokemon related content, then hey, just click this playlist here. That's pretty much it from me. My name's In Radio Mike. This has been the Inside of My Mind, and I'll catch you later.